can be no salvation without jihad. It is such an integral part of Islam. The third big mistake, the biggest mistake that we have committed about jihad, if any Muslim ruler, he might have been a very despotic Muslim ruler, if he attacks some non-Muslim country only to broaden his frontiers and to have more of revenues so that he can have more luxuries, we call it jihad fi sabilillah. Oh no. We have brought a bad name to jihad fi sabilillah. This is not jihad fi sabilillah. It is jihad for his own self, for his own benefits, not for Allah. With this background, let me now come directly to what is jihad. Jihad fi sabilillah. First of all, we know that every living being is in continuous jihad in its life, maybe the smallest or the highest Homo sapiens. What is the jihad? Struggle for existence. There is opposition, there are hurdles, there are competitions. The struggle for existence is a jihad. And now if a Muslim is also doing this jihad, but he is abiding by the rules of the Sharia, not using any prohibited means. So, this struggle for existence, this struggle to earn livelihood for himself and his family, it becomes worship, ibadah. If he is abiding by the rules of the Sharia. Now I come to a higher level. In human beings, there may be struggle for freedom, struggle for self-determination, struggle to snatch their rights from the usurpers. This is jihad. But this is jihad fi sabili hurriya. Jihad in the way of freedom. Freedom struggle. Any nation can do it. The Muslims also tried and struggled to get free from the colonial clutches. The Christian countries of Africa, they also struggled. The Hindus in India, they also struggled. It is a common phenomenon. It's a human phenomenon. To get your rights. And if a Muslim is doing this struggle, again abiding by the principles of the Sharia, divine law, it becomes worship. If he dies, he becomes a martyr. Now I come to third level. Jihad based on some ideology. And let me give the example of Marxism, which was an ideology, a philosophy. And a whole system of life, communism was based on it. And the communists had to make sacrifices to struggle with their belongings and with their lives to establish that system. First to propagate that ideology, that philosophy, and then to establish the system according to it. This is the ideological jihad. Now jihad fi sabilillah becomes ideological jihad on the basis of Iman. Iman is an ideology. This universe has been created by a creator. He is all alone. All the universe is his creation. And the climax of his creation is the human being, whom he has created as the vicegerent on earth. Then there is law given by him, do's and don'ts. So this is an ideology, a whole philosophy, a whole Weltanschauung, a whole world view. The life is not only this life that we are passing in this world. The life, as I told, is a very long process, very long process. From eternity we will say to eternity. So this is not the only life. This ideology, Iman, then only God is the true lawgiver. He is the rightful ruler of this universe. His law must be enforced. And here again let me quote, Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it in heavens. So now for this ideology, if you are struggling, that is jihad fi sabilillah. And this again has three levels. You remember, I started with the struggle for existence. All living beings are making the struggle for existence. Then the struggle to get your rights, your freedom, your rights. Then the ideological struggle. This is the highest. Ideology is actually a human phenomenon. Now this struggle from this ideology of Iman is jihad fi sabilillah. It has again three levels. And all the three levels have three sub-levels. So 3 multiplied by 3, there will be 9 levels. First of all, if Iman has entered my heart, a conflict will start within me. My id or libido is demanding something. And the divine law says it is forbidden. A struggle. Struggle against your own baser self, your animal self. Your lusts and desires, which are blind by themselves. They need their gratification, that's all. They don't care whether through rightful means or wrong means, permissible means or forbidden means. So the first struggle is against your own self. And the Prophet was once asked a question, Ayyul jihad afzalu ya Rasulullah? Which jihad is the supreme, O Messenger of Allah, tell us. And the answer was, An tujahida nafsaka fi ta'atillah. The supreme jihad is that you struggle against your baser self, your animal self, your id or libido, to make it obedient to the law of Allah. Along with this, there are 2 more jihads to accomplish this